Welcome to the show. It's your boy Luke.
It's your boy Brian G.
And it's your boy Turtle 305.
All right, y'all. Welcome to the show. It's Ball Don't Lie, where we got some good topics here for y'all today. The finals, the NFL, and if the season gonna continue. And also, is one of your favorite NBA players a superstar? Tune in. Welcome to the show, Ball Don't Lie. We're going to get into the topics for today, starting with the finals. The finals. Game 5 just happened yesterday. Jimmy Butler, LeBron James, an epic duel.
Jimmy Buckets.
Jimmy G Buckets. Jimmy gets buckets. So, gentlemen, just based off pretty much Game 5, I was stoked. I was hyped. I was excited about it. Had me on the edge of my seat. You know, I'm here with y'all boys today. What y'all thinking?
Well, special shout out to Duncan Robinson. Because
Yes.
I ain't going to lie, boy. You was looking real suspect with your defense. But hey, man, my vanilla man got it together. You feel me? My vanilla dog. You know what I'm saying? Mayo strikes again.
Mayo strikes again.
Yeah.
Hey,
He
well,
was dropping points, bro. He was doing
He
his
finally
job.
showed up after the last two series. He ain't really been scoring nothing.
Yeah.
So
I want to know what happened to Tyler Hero. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he doing his little thing too a little bit, but he's not the same person I saw in the series before.
Well, this game in particular, Tyler Hero struggled, but this was the dunking game. Pro Duncan. Duncan
Straight
did
dunking.
what he had to
America runs on Duncan.
do. Runs on Duncan.
Oh my God.
Hey, that's a slogan, man.
Hey, America runs on Duncan.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mike Breen for that because he
Hey.
kept saying it all game.
American runs on Duncan, and I'm gonna tell you right now, Duncan Robinson ran them Lakers out the gym. Okay, straight flamethrowers, shooting everything. KCP, Kuzma, none of them boys could stop him. Every time Duncan made a shot, I looked at the reaction of the Lakers bench, and they threw up their hands like that. Like, what are we gonna do?
Hey,
Like,
man, LeBron,
what are we gonna
LeBron
do?
didn't walk off the court early this time.
Oh no, because he thought he had it.
He did. Them
And-
boys really did.
They really wore the Mamba jerseys and thought they was gonna win.
Boy, listen here. My whole thing is this. They wore the Mamba jerseys thinking as if they just finna get all the powers of Kobe Bryant, God rest his soul, and thinking they're just gonna obliterate the Heat. That like,
Them boys ain't going away
But
like that.
Kobe Bryant's powers don't infuse well in Kyle Kuzma
it does not. Not at all.
or even Danny Green. But, we ain't going to talk about that right
Back
now.
to, oh, yes. Why
Oh,
not?
boy.
Danny Green. Hey,
I
Danny
take
Green.
I take what I said back.
Hey.
Okay? If anybody heard me, I take what I said
Hey.
back. He's not the Toronto Danny Green.
That's
And I-
because he needs Kawhi.
Yes, and I don't take what I said back about Danny Green. It goes back to what I said last show, man. Danny Green is not the same. Danny Green is shit. I'm sorry.
Wow.
He is shit. As of right now,
You
Danny
just said
Green
this
is
man
shit.
is caca?
Yes,
Wow.
he's that caca boy.
Wow.
Big turd.
Big turd. Wow.
Big drops
Big drop energy, bro. Big
in the
turd
toilet,
energy.
boy.
So you calling my man toilet bowl madness, right
Boy,
now.
no flush.
You know what the
boy.
problem is?
Whoa.
It's the Mohawk. The Mohawk is too high and it's throwing off his shooting.
Whoa.
He ain't
got no
Man said
balance
he's
on
not
his shot.
balanced.
No, it's not. You see how it's kind
So
of
the Mohawk
crooked?
is throwing off his buoyancy.
Like he
can't
was
float on
trying
the
to
court.
get to James Harden, but like when James Harden got elbowed right around our chest and then went to the side a
I
little
ain't
bit,
gonna
it's
lie,
like
I ain't
that.
gonna lie, my boy look like Elvis if you really look at him hard
Listen.
enough.
I mean, you shooting like Elvis. You hit the front of the rim wide open.
I mean, talking about things that are out of whack, gentlemen. I mean, I believe we're gonna have to go to the NFL.
The NFL. Woo.
I mean, I don't know if they're gonna
Man.
have a season, man. I really don't.
It don't seem like it because it's like what the Titans first,
Mm-hmm.
then Cam tested positive, and then like who's the next? I feel like it wasn't somebody else that
It
just.
was well, right now Stephon Gilmore. They don't know if anybody else got it. Then they moving games from like
A couple people on
Sunday
the.
to
Yeah,
to
Tuesday or something like that.
Tuesdays and
Yeah.
stuff. Now they playing on NBA days. Like I mean, they might be starting to play every day of the week. But my thing is, do you think they finish the season? Like I don't know.
I
Yeah,
don't think
I feel like
so.
the NFL is gonna find a way to drag out that season because you got to think about it. They won't. The NFL's a business. You're trying to run a profit. That TV money, that's what covers a lot of stuff. They gonna make sure they get that TV money wherever way they gonna have to get it. Cause you see with the Dolphins, they were just felt approved to have they can fill the stadium to like 62,000, something like that. They still
Yeah.
gonna keep it at 13. Not every team's gonna be like that, but they all want a profit. They want to turn a profit. I'm sorry to say it, but
So, Luke, you think they're going to still go through with the season?
Man, 17 weeks in the NFL, I don't think so. I feel as if it's going to get to a point where the government's pretty much going to have to get involved and put a stop to it. Because at this point, really what's happened is only 4 weeks in. Another team just contracted it, I believe a couple people, for the Jets. They really didn't disclose any names. Don't quote me on that. They probably have up until now, but I know some players in the Jets have contracted COVID.
I blame Adam Gase.
We
But-
ain't going to talk about the robot.
The robot.
The cocaine
that
robot.
man is a cyborg, bro. He runs off of cocaine, allegedly.
Allegedly.
But in all seriousness, this is how I look at it as far as the COVID thing. If the president caught it, but he was the same one telling that sports is going to happen next year, and a few of them owners are like buddy with him. We
Of
ain't got to
course.
say no names.
Of course.
You know they're going to keep pushing to keep the season through.
But I just feel like you can't have a proper bubble even with the NFL because the staffs are too big. Bro,
Exactly.
you literally have like 90
Yeah.
people on the roster.
Way too
You know what I'm
huge.
saying? Then you're not talking about like the training staff,
Equipment
the
managers,
coaches, equipment manager. It's almost damn near impossible to have
the
to not
sports
have a league.
doctors.
Yeah,
Exactly.
You just can't do that. So I mean, but the NFL is a $1 billion business. So I think they're gonna, if they gotta stretch it out, if they gotta stop like the NBA does or whatever, they're going to get this season done.
Oh, definitely. They're going to drag it kicking and screaming to the finish line.
But
But-
one thing I did notice that was different about this season. Have you guys noticed all the ACL tears and all that stuff that's going on?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
But you got to think about it.
It's
No
been a high
preseason.
risk.
No preseason. No
But then
way to warm up.
But these guys were fighting preseason and saying that preseason wasn't needed. But is this a legitimate way for the owners to say that we still need preseason?
I believe preseason is
Yeah.
always needed.
In a way, yes. Because
You got to get your body back adjusted to a full contact sport.
you can never get yourself in football shape or any sport, let's say tennis, whatever, just by running back and forth. You have to play the sport to get in shape.
Because you got to understand, these guys are working on their crafts and their individual positions with their personal trainers, 1-on-1, maybe 3-on-3 or whatever have you. But when you get on that field, 11-on-11 contact, that's a totally different subject. You know what I mean? That's a totally different feel for the game. You gotta get hit a couple times.
Alright,
You know,
So I mean, basically,
run those routes.
So you guys feel like they should like have preseason, like it didn't matter.
They
That
should have
is
preseason.
needed.
I feel like it's needed. Yeah. Well, at least in this case, it's different because there was no training camp and everything. So if it was training camp and everything and then no preseason with how it was before COVID, then you can see the difference.
Yeah,
But I feel like the preseason needed just because of what happened where there was no training camp and everything.
that makes sense.
So just to pretty much answer the essential question, you think the season is gonna continue?
Yeah.
I think it's not. What about you?
I think the season goes on a brief pause, and they come right back.
Pause and come right back. All right, so I guess that brings us to another topic. Pretty much at this point, guys, we see how Jimmy Butler is playing and doing what he has to do. Do you think he can now be classified as a superstar, or he has to win it all for the Heat?
He has to win it all.
Mm.
Either win it all or take it to 7 games. Because think about it.
Take it to 7 games, I give you, but not win it all, because I feel like if we start basing things off of championships for somebody to be a superstar, then this is not even the same sport. But Eli Manning is a superstar then.
I mean, he was considered elite for a while. So
But he's not elite.
for a while, he was. For a while, I mean, from like was 07 when they won the Super Bowl?
I think
Joe Flacco was elite then.
No, Joe Flacco wasn't elite. Joe Flacco was lucky. Joe
Okay.
Flacco wasn't elite.
But I just feel like Jimmy though, like for Jimmy, like why do we have to say that he has to get a ring in order for him to be a superstar? Now if he takes it to 7, I'm willing to grant him I'm willing to say, yo, he's a superstar. Even though I thought he was one already.
honestly, as of right now, just to say it, I believe he's a superstar just because of how he's carrying the Heat on his back and his stats, and pretty much not everyone can do what he's doing
Well,
to carry a team.
Better question, real quick. Is Jimmy Butler a top 10 player? Yes or no? You can start, Luke.
I believe he is.
B.
Top 15? Top 10?
I think 15-20. Me personally, 15-20.
Yeah, but maybe right now I'll go with 10. Right now,
Like, cause he's a hot hand. He on fire.
I'm probably gonna join Luke and say 10 now.
I say right now because of what he's
Because the
producing.
order's gonna get reshuffled after this.
Oh,
season.
definitely.
Of course, it has to.
But-
Just based off how he's playing.
For me, I feel like something missing. Offensively, something is missing.
What else do you want from him?
I can't put my finger. It's something missing. Like
His
I can't put
consistent
my
three-pointer.
finger.
His consistent three-pointer.
Okay, because I was like,
He's
do you
not
want the man to
consistent with
shoot
a three.
threes? Because I feel like that's what he's looking for. Are you looking for threes?
Not really threes. It's just he can score, but he's not a scorer. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, he's more of a facilitator to me. Like
Yeah, no, he's a facilitator.
yeah, like
'cause-
he's more like a quarterback on the court. You know what I'm saying?
But he can get a bucket. Jimmy G Bucks can get a bucket when he's needed. So
All right, so basically he needs something else for his game for you to give him top 10.
yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
a no for him. A yes for me.
I'm gonna go with yes. I'm gonna go with he's top 10.
2 yeses.
Yeah. Turtle's always on his own. It's
There
okay.
you go.
Always
There
on
you
his own
have it.
That's on the
island.
island, Turtle.
All right. So y'all pretty much, I guess that is it for the Ball Don't Lie. Give y'all the truth, the opinions on sports, basketball, and anything else you need. So it's your boy Luke signing out.
It's your boy Brian G.
And it's important for the island. Turtle 305.
We'll holla at y'all. Peace.